Yeah, wait, get the stool down. Get the stool down. Put him in there. Put him in the, yeah. Let's go.
Get Andrew, get Andrew.
Tell Andrew.
Andrew! One sec. What'd he say?
He said he can't. Good. Go.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to FHS Gameday. Let's hear it here. The bleachers are packed. Friends and family are here. The crowd behind us. I've got to tell you, we've got a show for you tonight. One of the best games we're going to see here in Indiana, here at Reynolds Tigers Stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, FHS Tigers Game Day.
Yeah, we're all in for a good one here tonight. We got two top 5 teams. This is going to be the best matchup that Mudsock has seen in a while between both teams being as good as they are. There's not much to say other than points.
Yeah, obviously, I mean, you hate to bring up last year with a heartbreaking ending for Fishers. Before the sectional game, just a botched long snap on a PAT, which cost the game. I mean, it sucks bringing it back up, but I mean, these boys are hungry. They're ready to go, and they're ready to get some revenge.
This is probably the best matchup between the Tigers and the Royals we've seen in years. Two top 10 teams, top 5, isn't that? I mean, we heard north of 12,000 going to be here. I mean, you can't ask for more on a Friday night, beautiful September night, and I'm just looking forward to a good game.
Sam, I'll tell you what, I could not agree more. I'll tell you what, we've seen these teams in the past, we've seen a matchup, and unfortunately, I don't think it's been as close as we wanted it to in the past, and I'm really thinking this is gonna be a show. I think we're gonna see a lot of friends, a lot of family out here wanting to participate, wanting to show their spirit for our Tigers, and really see how this game can connect with our fans. Boy, am I excited. I say let's kick it off, let's get into some stats. What do you say, gentlemen?
All right. Absolutely, yep. We're in for a shootout here tonight. Looking around the conference, we do have Westfield taking on Noblesville.
It'll be a good matchup.
Brownsburg taking on Avon. Zionsville taking on Franklin Central. And of course, HSE over here at the Reynolds Tigers Stadium taking on Fishers. Ryan, do you want to start us off?
Yeah, I'll break down Fishers and HSC real quick, or you want to start?
Let's start off.
Well, number 10 ranked Westfield versus Noblesville. Westfield, they've got a solid team this year, led by quarterback Jackson Gilbert. Number 10 ranked, like I said. Their running back, Kendall Garnett III. He lacks in height, but he's got the shifty ability to get around defenders. Their defensive side, it looks very strong, like always, led by William Goodvine III, committed to Miami of Ohio. He's an absolute monster off the line. They also have a great offensive line and a defensive line matchup here. Noblesville, they have a high-power offense, but they lack a little bit defensively. They run the ball 95% of the time. Logan Schaffner, their running back, he too lacks in height, but he's got that shifty ability too. So I'd expect a lot of rushing yards between both teams. Schaffner rushed for 240 yards last week in Lucas Oil Stadium, or in week 1, and he's owned defensive lines for all 3 years of high school.
I think we'll shift over to the Zionsville and Franklin Central matchup. We know Zionsville lost the game last week, 28-27 to Westfield. Although we've had a very, very impressive performance here from the QB, Luke Murphy, completing over 80% of the passes for 230 yards. Between his split backfield and the Case Anderson and Sam Manna, the sophomore Manna has seen a majority of work, averaging 4.4 yards per carry. And I'll tell you what, Eugene Hilton and Murphy have been two of the favorite targets over the past 2 years. Boy, am I excited to see this matchup, and I think it's going to be a good one. Quite a close one, if I got to say, yeah.
Brownsburg versus Avon's going to be a really good one. First things first here, guys. Let's just take a minute and let's listen to this environment tonight.
Let's see if we can hear it.
This is just unreal here. This is going to be fun.
I mean, I'm looking behind me here, Ethan, and I'm seeing a sea of red. And boy, I got to tell you, I love it. I love it.
It is insane here tonight, guys. Getting into Brownsburg versus Avon. Avon's had a really tough schedule to open up the year, playing three different top 10 teams. They're known more for the offensive side of the ball, led by quarterback Mason Reynolds. They do like to air it out and pass the ball, but since they are younger with the running back position, sophomore Ashton Carter. On the defensive side of the ball, they are led by an experienced stud linebackers Eli Peters and Carson Fox. Brownsburg, on the other hand, is the number 2 team in the state, and boy, have they looked damn good this year. One of, if not the best offenses in the state. QB Jake Dunn throws really well, but their running back, Grant Sherrill, he's by far their best player on the offense. This senior gets minimal passing work, oh, for sure. But he has rushed the ball for over 1,000 yards last year on just 180 carries. They're pretty deep at the wide receiver role. Corey Smith leads all receivers in the core, but Best Dare is their offensive line, or is their outside linebacker / strong safety. He's one of their key defensive pieces, along with linebacker Leo Baniskowicz and defensive end Jacob Volk.
And here we are, the game preview of the game that really matters this week. Fishers versus HSC. And let's take a moment to appreciate just the student section. I mean, one word to describe this place right now, electric. I mean, you can feel the tension. Let's get into it, all right? So HSC, they're ranked 3rd in the state, only behind Center Grove and Ben Davis. They have a star-studded offense, multiple players with D1 offers, but the one that takes the top of the list is wide receiver Donovan Hamilton, who has scored a touchdown once every week so far this season. On the defensive side of the ball, they got Mason Alexander, and he's really proved that he can be a top DB in this conference. He is absolutely locked down, and the Tigers are gonna have their hands full with that guy on the other side of the ball. He has picked up multiple D1 offers from very notable schools. Ole Miss, Florida, Louisville, the list goes on. Whoever he is guarding, John Anthony Hall, Joe Cyrus, maybe both, they got their hands full. Now let's go with the Tigers. 3-0 as well, with a point differential of plus 110. Let me say that again. A point differential of plus 110. Both sides of the ball have been absolutely unreal. The defense is locking down offenses. And oh, we got Rumble here, showing off his sides. Defensive edge Brady Wolf has got something to prove. He's already told multiple people he's going out for the sack record this year. But Fishers have been in so many blowout games. He hasn't even played in the second half yet. We got to rest up our big starters. And he's got a big matchup going on tonight against Styles Prescott, left tackle for the Royals, committed to Notre Dame. Watch that as a good matchup for tonight.
Getting into a couple over-under lines here. Kobe Martin has 8 touchdowns so far this year in just three games.
Unbelievable.
He's been unbelievable so far this year. He has just pounded the ball on the ground. We have his line set at 2.5 rushing yards. I am going to say that Fishers is going to run the ball a lot tonight. HSC has some very good defensive backs. I like the ball on the ground. I'm taking the over here.
Going to our second point here, of course, Bennett Gorak, a quarterback for Fishers High School, number 14 out there on the field. We've really seen what he can do last week. It almost sounded like he was in a zone. I mean, watching him from the stands, you can really see he escapes the pocket quickly, and he's got stats to prove it. Let's see. Bennett Gorak with 214.5 passing yards in the last game. I mean, last games. It's just unreal to see. And over-under, I'm sorry. Gotcha. And I got to tell you, I'm just really looking forward to watching him play tonight. Boy.
You know, I have the over 2 on Bennett Gorak, 214.5 passing yards. He showed it last game. What do you have, 289 or so passing yards? I mean, I got my money on 14. You can't shy away from him. The beautiful blonde hair, it can distract you. But gosh, he's got it all. He's got the running ability. He's got the passing ability. Over. I mean, what else is there to say?
I mean, we've seen him do it last couple games. I don't see why he doesn't show up tonight here at Mudsock and really put on a show for us. Boy, am I excited to watch 14 out there, boys.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself. You got to bet on number 14. Can I? I'm out here watching the offense. Chemistry looks great. They're airing it out. I'm taking the over on 214.5 passing yards. Bennett is going to have a great game tonight. I'm really looking forward to this one.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be a fool to bet against 14. That's kind of catchphrase of this game. I mean, you saw last game, he almost threw for 300 yards against that Noblesville defense. I think they're going to keep it up this week against. Here we go. We got Dave in here.
Need a makeup. Little makeup here.
Got it. I'm getting my makeup done on set. Dave's getting us all right here.
Hey, man, how's it going? Is this a school project you guys are working on?
Absolutely.
This is for our sports marketing
live
class.
right now?
We're live on the 340. It's a Fisher's school account. We're live on this YouTube.
I love this. Thank you for watching these guys. I think it's cool you're doing this. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks.
Did you do your homework tonight?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
All right, you got all your homework?
For the game.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
All right, get after it, fellas.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, Dave. There's Dave, man. He's the man. Dave's the man. Yeah.
Awesome, dude.
Awesome guy, Dave is.
Yeah.
Dave's an awesome guy. Where were we? Oh, yes. Bennett Gorak, over 214 and a half. I mean, you got to take it. He almost went for 300 last week. And, I mean, the connection he's firing on with all these receivers is just really, it's really prominent, the chemistry is. So I think it'd be foolish to take the under.
Yeah, on the defensive side of things here, we have Brady Wolf set at 1.5 sacks tonight. I'm going to blast the over.
Yeah.
I think he's just going to have a monster night. Senior year, it's his could possibly be his last time playing HSC. I'm not going to say it is, but I'm going to blast the over here. I think he's going to have a huge night tonight.
And moving on to Mick Peak. I'll tell you what, I think I'm going to take the over here as well. I think we're going to see a touchdown out of him. I know in the past games, we've seen him show up, but I think there's more potential in him, and I think we're really going to see that today. I really do. Sam, anything to add?
McPeak? Well, I think he gets I do think he gets a touchdown this game. Multi-sport athlete. He can really do it all. I mean, like I said, just a flat-out athlete. Punter, receiver, whatever you need, he'll do it. So, yeah, he'll get the job done.
Very well said there, Sam. Very well said.
Getting into a few player points here. Bennett Gorak, obviously we expect some passing yards and running yards out of him. He's going to get it done both ways. John Anthony Hall is going to have his hands full tonight. DBs for the HSC are really, really tough, so I'm excited to watch this matchup, but I think he can get some yards, and I think he might even get in the end zone tonight.
Yeah. Kobe Martin, we already touched on him. I mean, 3 games, 8 touchdowns. That's unheard of. The kid's, he is committed to Miami of Ohio to continue his football career. I'm predicting about 3 touchdowns out of him tonight. He could have had 4 last week, but one of them was called back. He still finished with 3. I think this is going to be an old school type of game. Smash mouth football. Get the dirty, gritty yards when it matters. I'm going to take Kobe to have 3 touchdowns and a little bit north of 100 rushing yards.
We got a guest here. We got a guest on our show.
Your very own Tiger Cage behind us. Ladies and gentlemen, how is it going? Colin Brown.
Hey, we're doing good. Got a student section going, obviously. We are cheating.
The student section's going crazy tonight. I was just talking, we're seeing a sea of red out there. Boy, Mike said, you guys are doing a great job out there, got to tell you. Boy, is this fun. Boy, is this fun. Now, getting into some more stats here, I'm going to talk on Joe Cyrus. What do you think of tonight over under? What do you think the Tigers got it tonight?
I think I'm calling a 32-0 shutout.
Wow, that is bold coming from Colin Brown. Wow.
You know, HSC defense weak. You know, not that good. Joe Cyrus, 2 touchdowns. Bennett Gorak throwing 200 yards plus. Kobe Martin, 100 yards plus. It's easy. It's easy. Come on.
Those are some bold words. Bold words there by Colin Brown. And we heard him touch on Joe Cyrus a little bit. I'd say we get a little bit back more into that. Joe Cyrus, number 11 out there, a wide receiver. Boy, is he a fast man. We were watching him last week. He can really sprint up the side of the field. I think we're going to see a touchdown or maybe 2, 3 out of him today. And, boy, am I excited to watch this game. I'm excited to watch Joe Cyrus. Sam, anything to add on that?
Well, going back to the running back position, Ryan mentioned Kobe has 8 touchdowns this year already through 3 games. But Fishers has a secret weapon in Sakai Bogle, I think. When they start getting in the red zone, he's a secret weapon that they can put in and just really go under defenses, play as a bowling ball almost. You've seen him. Sakai Bogle, watch out for him.
Well said there, Sam. Well said.
Our next point here, we're going to get into some player X factors. For HSC, personally, I think they're really going to need to throw the ball well tonight. I think Fisher's defensive line's really going to stuff things up the middle, so if they want to get things done offensively, their quarterback, Chandler Weston, is going to have to be able to air it out. Fisher's defensive backs, they are losing one of their defensive weapons in Leo Morrow tonight, but I think they should be able to get things done on that side. HSC's really going to need things in the air tonight. On Fisher's side of the ball, it's all in the run game. I think Kobe Martin has a huge game tonight. Maybe 200-plus rushing yards. He's going to get fed the ball. He's hungry. I'm really excited to see it. He's my X factor for Fisher's tonight.
You mean Kobe Martin as in the real 24? The real 24. Absolutely. So Ethan's taken Kobe. I mean, that's a great pick. To add on to his point, as HSC needs to air out the ball, but they're not going to have a lot of time to do that with Brady Wolf coming off the edge. I have him having a monster game, 4 sacks and a strip for Brady Wolf. He will be your X factor in tonight's game. Look out for number 94 flying off the edge.
I mean, I got to tell you, this one's a pretty obvious pick for me, our S factor. I'm going Bennett Gorak, the man himself, number 14 out there on the court. I mean, boy am I electric. Boy, am I excited to watch this. I mean, his throwing game is just a little bit unmatched this year, and I think we're going to run the ball a lot today. I really do, and I think if we see some passes, maybe some play action, Bennett's going to be back there. Bennett's going to be making plays more than we think we even need to see. I mean, this guy really knows what he's doing. He's got the flow and locks, as Sam was talking about earlier, and more of a distraction. I think his play is a distraction to most people because he's going to be vicious out there. He's going to be tough, and boy, am I excited to watch it.
Good take there, Poto. My X factor is going to be John Anthony Hall, the wide receiver. I mean, he's a freak athlete. All you have to do is throw it up to him, and he'll catch it. Gorak is going to have to make the right passes, but if John Anthony's open...
He will.
Say that again?
He will.
Sure will. 1-4, bet on him. But again, John Anthony Hall, freak athlete. I'm going to say he's getting 2 touchdowns tonight. 2 touchdowns from John Anthony Hall. You heard it here first.
I love that, Sam. I really do. Going back to Bennett just a little bit, I'm saying 2 touchdowns for my man, Bennett Gorak, today. I am. I'm saying 2.
Can't bet against 1-4. Can't bet against my man BG 1-4. Real quickly, I want to touch on Fisher's linebacker core. Has been outstanding this year. Senior linebackers, Carter Himes, Jake Pruitt, Caleb Sweeney's in there. It's just been, there's been multiple names that I didn't even mention right there. It's just been unreal. Carter has 3 sacks this year. It's a great story in him. I'm really excited to watch their defense this year.
Yeah. I mean, the biggest thing, whenever you watch Fisher's offense and they're firing on all cylinders and they're gelling really well, they're spreading out the ball. People like Joel Gates, Sakai Bogle, Noah McPeak, they all get involved in the game, and it really makes it hard for the opposing defense to cover all those people. I mean, with so many weapons on the field, you got to take account for J.A., Joe Cyrus, and Kobe Martin. I mean, those are 3 big names, but don't sleep on Bogle, Gates, and McPeak. Is it time for our special guest?
Yeah, I'm in. IMG is just a national powerhouse versus Ben Davis, who's #1 in the state. That should be a really fun game to watch. We didn't have very much notes taken down on that one, but I am really excited to see the outcome of that.
And I got to tell you, fans here, I see our Tigers lining up here on the right side, and boy, do they look mean, and they look ready. And I got to tell you, I'm feeling a little bit of a special guest right now. What about you, gentlemen? I'm thinking that we get Principal Urban on there right now, Fisher's Game Day. Mr. Urban, bring it on, pal. Yeah, a quick second here. He's going to finish up an email, I think. I mean, this guy, he's a busy guy. He's got a lot of stuff to cover, but boy, is he excited. I mean, wow, this guy, he knows what he's talking about. He's been the principal here for quite a while, and he's been doing a great job. I guess I'm excited to see what his play. Oh, wow. Our Fisher's Tigers are coming out. Fisher's Tigers are coming out. Wow. Boy, do they look ready. They look electric. Look at them. Look at them run. Wow. Wow.
This is unbelievable tonight, guys. This is an unbelievable atmosphere. Boy, are these kids hungry. They are ready to eat tonight. This is going to be a fun matchup.
Is it time for our guest picker? Yeah. The fight song is playing afterwards. We have our guest picker for games all around the conference coming onto the show right after the fight song. Don't go anywhere. We have the chair ready? Chair out.
All righty. Mr. Urban. Here he is, the man himself coming in. Coming in, anything to have, we got a chair for you right here. Pop a spot,
All right, thanks. All right, I'm gonna move this over. Here we go. All right, Tiger Nation. Excited to be on game day. All right.
We've got a great game in store today. I'm really looking forward to it. Now, we're just curious to see your game predictions here for a few lineups.
Okay.
What are you thinking here about Westfield and Zionsville? Both.
Well, okay. Westfield, Zionsville, kind of a rivalry game here.
That's right.
Right? And, but I'll tell you, I've got a little personal connection with the Zionsville Eagles.
How about that?
My younger brother is a coach for them. So I can't go against my younger brother, Jared. So, Jared, go get those Shamrocks tonight. I'm going with the Eagles.
I love it. You want to give a score prediction for that game? We'd love to hear it.
Okay, they're struggling a little bit offensively, but I'm going to say Eagles 21, Shamrocks 13.
I got to tell you, Urban, I love that. I think that's a great poll there. What are we thinking about here? Let's go to our second game here. What are we thinking about our second matchup here with Avon and Zionsville?
Avon and Zionsville? Okay. I thought we just picked Zionsville.
Westfield, Noblesville.
Westfield, Noblesville. Okay, here we go. Westfield, Noblesville. Well, you know what happened to Noblesville last week. We thought they were going to be better this year, but I'm going to tell you, I think Noblesville may surprise them. I'm going to say in the upset, I'm going with the Millers to spring back from the loss to Fishers.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what are we thinking here? Franklin 6 or Zionsville? You see that one?
Okay, Franklin. Okay, so this is Zionsville. I got to tell you, watch out for Franklin Central. People are writing them off, but they got some players.
A little bit of an underdog.
A little bit of an underdog, but again, family loyalty. I'm going with Jared Urban and the Zionsville Eagles to get it done. Yeah.
I like what you gotta say. Sam, anything? Take it away. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. I want you to touch on a few players here for Fishers and what you think they're going to accomplish tonight.
Okay.
Just these ones right here.
Okay, well, Ben Gorak, I mean, let's talk about him. What a great season he's having so far.
For his first actual high school season, I believe it's very impressive.
Yeah, I do. And, you know, I went out to the scrimmage, and you could just tell from the beginning of the year the timing was better. We were just on point, and I've just been so impressed with him. Bennett, it's okay to run a little bit, too. He's staying in that pocket. Right. He's throwing it, but he can run, too. Don't forget about him running the ball. That could be a difference tonight.
That's right. That is right.
John Anthony Hall.
Yep.
John Anthony Hall, man, what an athlete. I hope they make the mistake. You know, the Royals are always just a little bit, you know, they think they can do it no matter what. Yeah. I think they'll kick to him. I think they'll make the mistake and kick to him, and that's going to be a mistake. John Anthony Hall is a burner, and I can't wait to see what he can do tonight.
Boy, if we want to touch on Kobe Martin, I mean, what a season he's had already.
What a season. I think, and I thought last week especially, you really saw what Kobe could do. I mean, you know, just some of the moves, the shake and bake, all the things. Yep. He's the total package. I can't wait for him to really put it on the Royals tonight.
And now moving defensively, our last one we're going to cover here, Brady Wolf. What do you think?
Man, what a season. What a season.
Yep.
And I'll tell you, I mean, we got to stop the run, right? Yep. We got to stop the run.
That's right.
And our linebacker play has been outstanding, and I'm looking forward to great things from Brady again.
And Urban, I appreciate you coming on. Always a pleasure seeing you. Thank you for all your help you do for the school and everything.
Hey,
we really appreciate it.
Tigers. Hey, Tiger Pride, baby, I'm telling you, the Royals are good. And then they're loaded. They got all these D1s. They got everything. But we got something deep down inside, and that's Tiger Pride, baby. Those times when you're not sure, but you do it anyway, that's Fishers High School Tiger Pride.
I think well said there by Urban. Well said. Thank you again, Urban. Appreciate you having us on. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a special segment here. Let's get our game predictions on. Ethan, start us off here, pal.
Starting off, Westfield versus Noblesville. I lean Westfield in this one. Noblesville has pounded the ball on the ground really well this year. I like Westfield so far on offense. Their defense has been really strong this year. I think Westfield gets this one done.
Westfield, Noblesville?
Yeah, I mean, the last 2 weeks, Westfield has won by 2 points combined in those 2 weeks. I think they can't keep on sneaking by opponents. I think Noblesville's got something to prove off a big L from Fishers. I got the Millers taking this one home after a big 3-touchdown performance from Logan Schaffner.
You know, Ryan, I'm going to have to respectfully disagree with you here. I think I'm going with the Shamrocks with Ethan. I think I've seen him play, and I got to tell you, I like their run game, and I think they're going to take the W here. Sam,
What is it?
Zionsville game prediction.
Oh, well, I've got Zionsville. You know, they've always been an offensive juggernaut. I mean, what else is there to say? Let's get into our special guest, Aiden Roche. Zion.
Should we go special guest? All right, sweet. All right, our next game prediction here, folks.
Next game, we got Brownsburg versus Avon. Brownsburg has just been absolutely dominant this year. I lean Brownsburg. It's unfortunate. Avon's had a really tough schedule so far this year. I think they are a really unproved football team, and I think they're going to have a really strong finish to the year. But I do lean Brownsburg tonight.
Brownsburg, I mean, they're 4th in the state, sandwiched right in between HSC and Fishers. I'm hoping for, I mean, honestly, let's put it this way, a miracle from Avon. So Brownsburg can have a little less momentum coming into next week when they face the Tigers, but I'm going the Bulldogs in a blowout.
I like that, Brian. I really do. I think we got to watch out for Jake Dunn here on as QB here. Boy, I think I'm going to go with Brownsburg as well, Jim. I think I am. Brownsburg game. Who you got winning?
Well, I'm taking Brownsburg again. You know, defense is strong this year. Brownsburg is historically a good football school, and I think they're going to do it again this year. So give me Brownsburg.
I think I couldn't have said it better there, Sam. Appreciate it.
We're out for Operation Football, baby. We're going for the banner. Our next game is Zionsville versus Franklin Central. Zionsville lost a barn burner last week to Westfield, 28-27. It was a very good game. Franklin Central, like Urban said earlier, do not sleep on the flashes. I lean Franklin Central tonight. I think they're going to pull this one out against Zionsville.
I agree with everything Ethan said, honestly. Franklin Central, they got a chip on their shoulder, honestly. They've been very underrated in every ranking I've seen. I mean, they're beating teams handily, and they're still not getting the respect they deserve. I think they got something to prove. I got the flashes in this one.
Go with the other team.
Okay, keep going. I'll tell you what. I think I'm also going to go Franklin Central. I'm going to agree with Ethan here. I mean, they've had a solid the past couple games, and I'm really expecting big things out of them. I'm going Franklin Central. I really am.
Franklin Central game? Well, who are they playing?
Zionsville.
Oh. You know, I'm staying in the conference, or a conference game. Give me Zionsville. I mean, QB Jackson Gilbert, just a solid quarterback. He gets the job done. He can pass it. He can run it. He can do whatever you need. Give me the Eagles.
I like it. Now, let's look at our own game here. Fishers versus HSC. Ethan, who do you got?
I'm going to finish this off here. We're going to start with Ryan.
Hey, Tyler. After I'm done, all right? After I'm done. So Fishers HSC, I mean, probably the biggest matchup of the year for both teams, if we're being honest. I got the Tigers winning a big one. 35-21. Roll Tigers, baby.
Oh boy, this is going to be such a fun matchup tonight. I got 24-21. I'm rolling with the Tigers.
I think he said it best. I mean, you can see by the crowd's reaction. They're doing something right this year, and I'm going to join them. Fishers, Tigers, I'm all in. I'm going to go 35-24 for the score today. I think the Tigers are going to win today. I think I'm loving it.
There's only ever been one answer, and it's the Fishers Tigers. I mean, game of the year, they said it. Top 5 matchup. You can't ask for a better matchup than this. Fishers versus HSC, beautiful night. I'm going to go with Fishers 31, HSC 14.
I like that.
We got a special segment for you guys here tonight. We got a very special segment here. We're going to pan over. Special guest, Aiden Roche is getting his hair buzzed right here, right now. Let's see it.
Let's go.
Take it away.
Let's go.
Hey, let's see it.
Let's go Tigers!
In the past, we've seen Aiden buzz his hair. He's doing it for a second time here. Live on game day. And boy, I tell you, I mean, if anyone can pull it off, it's going to be Aiden Roche. I mean, anything to say, Aiden?
Go Tigers!
Boy, is he excited, and boy, am I excited to see this. Let's see. It's kind of getting over our equipment here.
You know, Aiden's just a good-looking kid. I think he'd pull off the buzz cut.
I was just saying that.
Yeah.
Wears it better than Roche.
Nobody wears it better than Roche. I mean, what a special moment.
And I heard through the grapevine that Aiden Roche has actually got a weightlifting competition coming up. And I think this is really going to be the perfect thing to really cap off his look and hopefully take a victory over there. But, I mean, I'll tell you what, hair is flying, fans are screaming. Boy, is this game fun. Red Seas everywhere, boy.
Yeah.
This game is electric. The fans are even better.
It's going to work from Aiden.
Aiden, anything else to add now that you're about halfway done?
We're only halfway? Uh-oh.
Not even halfway.
That's a shame.
That's a shame, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, while we're waiting, Aiden, what's your score prediction for tonight's game?
I'm thinking it's going to be a close one, but I'm taking the Fishers Tigers 27-21.
There it is, folks. The man himself, that is his prediction. And I mean, there's no other words. We got Wish down here, we got Weather 13 down here. The student section is absolutely rocking. This is unbelievable. I mean, you really got to be here to really experience this student section. Nothing better than this. I mean, we got still a little south of 40 minutes until game time, and this place is absolutely rocking.
And I don't know that, Ryan. I think it's been rocking since we opened the gate. I mean, we saw them flood in. I mean, when I tell you the fans were running towards their seat, I am not kidding. We had a bit of a traffic jam there at the start of the bleachers, but we got our seats up there, luckily, and so we're looking forward to watching this game.
I heard the line started at 4 p.m. to get into this game.
I'll tell you what, I left.
It didn't open till 6.
I'll tell you what, I left the school at 3, and I saw people arriving as I was going in. We've got Santa on game day. What else could you ask for? I mean, Santa on game day. Wow! With the T-shirt from Dave. I mean, a lot's happening, and I'll tell you, there's a lot that I like. I love this. I love this. I love this.
Hey, check out Aiden here. He's getting it crazy. Crazy fade. It is beautiful. Go Tiger! Yeah! We got all the Tiger kids out here, baby. Yeah! Let's go! Come on. He looks like
They're getting them right. They're getting them right down here.
Yeah, baby, come on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Tiger, go shot. Holy shit.
We got Santa right here.
Santa right here, man. Come on. Santa right here. Holy Santa Claus. They tried to. Let's do it. Come on. All right, let me get some.
Bro, you got hair.
Hey, ask him how he's feeling right now.
We cannot put no one near the mic.
Aiden Roche, how are you feeling right now? Aiden, how are you feeling right now about this haircut?
I'm feeling amazing.
Yeah! Let's go! This is gone. Here he is, Aiden Roche. Not really.
Bro, what is there else to share? Oh yeah, he's rocking it. Not the hair.
Really, like, get in there.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Rumble's in here. Can't say anything because he can't talk, but hey, it's okay.
Here, I can get the rest of this.
Where's the mic? Mic.
Who needs the mic?
Aiden Roche is getting his head shaved tonight. Tiger Gauge wants the banner. Best student section in the state.
Deserves the banner. Hey, deserves the banner. No one's got passion like us. No one's got heart. Can I just say a thing? Look at Aiden Roche right here. A Tiger leader shaving his head for the student section, for the football team, for the banner. What a guy. Look at this guy right here. You know, I look at this. I look at Casey. Casey, show that student section right there. Show that student section right there. Casey, look at that. What a crowd we brought tonight. 10,000 plus tickets. You know, as a student guest speaker, I just very much appreciate this guy right here, Aiden Roche, how much he's doing for us. Just shaving his head. It's a lot. It's a lot to do right there. You know, I must ask again. Ethan Gardner, who do you have tonight? Who do you have tonight?
I'm rolling with the Tigers. I'm rolling with the Tigers, baby.
The Tigers. We are rolling with the Tigers. Look at this student section. How can we not roll with the Tigers? How? Hey, have them last one. Ask Ryan. How? What?
Tigers, baby.
Roll Tigers. What else do you do? Sorry student section over there. We got so many people over here. How are we not gonna win? All right, I gotta leave it up. Roll Tigers.
Roll Tigers, baby. You
guys ready to wrap it up?
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, we're gonna sit down real quick here. I just want to say thank you to the viewers for tuning in. It's awesome that you guys are watching us. We really appreciate it. What once was a small, just school project is now awesome, and we're here, so we really appreciate it.
I've got some hair on my desk in my section here, but I think we can wrap things up here soon. I'll tell you what, I'm really looking forward to this game. Bennett Gorak, of course, look out for him, number 14. I mean, gotta look out for Brady Wolf. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Of course, a special thanks to Casey Alexander, our manager here, provided us with the mic and the
producer of all time.
Well said there by Ryan. Sam, anything to add before we sign things off here?
Well, all 4 predictions, giving the Tigers a win. I mean, that's manifestation at its finest. The Tigers are getting a win tonight. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you.
Thank you.
You got anything?
Yeah, thanks, everybody. Casey, Will Major, Andrew, all in Tiger Cage. It's been an honor. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Don't bet against 14, baby. Don't bet against 14.
Do not bet against 14.